Now, number 8 is kind of phrased a little odd. You have an inclined plane with a maximum vertical of 5 meters. The total length is 20 meters. You're applying a force on an object that has a mass of 40 kilograms at a rate of acceleration of 3.8. So you can devise force from these two numbers, 40 times 3.8, 152. That's the first interpretation. The second interpretation is due to the fact you're on an incline, you have multiple forces acting upon it. The first one being pushed up, which is the 152 newtons. The second one is the force applied due to the incline related to gravity. Now you're not given all the information of the incline, but you can solve for it. Considering the fact it is a right triangle, you bring in the elements of Pythagorean theorem. You have a square, b square, c square. So write it down here. A square, b square, c square, a square being 5 squared, which is 25. C square, 20 squared. Square this. You have 400. Then you solve for b square. Subtract 25 from 400. You have 375. And then square root this number. So assuming that b is 19.36 meters. So let's erase this a little bit. It's going to be a bunch of math right here. 19.36 meters. Now we can solve for the incline. You're going to have the inverse tangent, y, which is 5, divided by x, 19.36. So you have an angle, 14.48 degrees. So label this on the diagram. And go ahead and erase this. Now focusing back on the diagram. Now you have all the information of the incline. Now you're given the mass of the object. So you can find weight. Remind you that weight is mass times gravity. In this case, 40 kilograms times 9.8. You have a weight of 392 newtons. Now we can look at the force applied due to the incline. And that's based off of weight and sine. So here's your weight times the sine of 14.48 degrees. You have an applied force of 98, let's just call it 98 newtons. So let's erase some information right here. Bring it back to a force body diagram. Now go with the original force from the direct application of 152 newtons. These two forces are going different directions. 152 minus 98 equals a total force of 54 newtons. So that's the problem with this question. Either we take it in the basic approach of force is mass times acceleration, or we introduce the elements of the incline, which can completely change the question.